Hello, dear viewers. Today I will take you on a journey through the dusty pages of history to explore a terrifying and dangerous band of thieves that roamed the dark corners of the Ottoman Empire. Yes, you heard it right. In the 18th century, an empire of fear was established by the Levant bandits, who struck terror into every heart in the Ottoman lands, their names whispered in every village. During a period when the Ottoman Empire was weakening and central authority was slipping away, chaos began to spread across Anatolia and the Balkans. In the midst of this turmoil, groups known as the Levant bandits emerged. Originally, the Levant bandits were sailors who had served in the Ottoman Navy but found themselves jobless as the empire declined. To survive, these unemployed sailors turned to a life of crime, forming small gangs that gradually grew in power and influence. Imagine the scene. The once proud sailors, now hardened criminals, gathering in secret, plotting their next moves. Their eyes, once accustomed to scanning the horizon for enemy ships, now scanned the landscape for unsuspecting villages and vulnerable trade caravans. Initially, the Levant bandits operated in small groups, striking quickly and disappearing into the night. However, as the Ottoman central authority weakened further, these gangs began to grow and merge, forming larger, more organized units. The ranks of the Levant bandits swelled with not only former sailors, but also disillusioned villagers, deserters, and adventurous souls seeking fortune through illicit means. As their numbers grew, so did their audacity. They began to launch bolder attacks, targeting not just small villages, but also large trade caravans and even minor military outposts. Their reputation spread far and wide, and the mere whisper of their approach was enough to send shivers down the spines of those in their path. The Levant bandits were masters of deception and strategy. At night, they would silently approach villages, their footsteps muffled by the soft earth. They moved like shadows, slipping through the darkness to avoid detection. Once inside the village, they would strike swiftly and without mercy, breaking down doors, looting homes, and setting fire to granaries. But their most infamous tactic was their ambushes. They would lie in wait along the trade routes, hidden among the rocks and trees, watching as the unsuspecting merchants made their way along the winding paths. At the perfect moment, they would spring their trap, attacking with ruthless efficiency, leaving no survivors to tell the tale. Picture a serene night in a small Anatolian village. The moon casts a gentle glow over the rooftops, and the villagers are deep in sleep. Suddenly, the silence is shattered by the sound of breaking wood and terrified screams. The Levant bandits have arrived, and chaos reigns. One night in a small Anatolian village, the air was thick with the scent of fear. The villagers had heard the stories, but they never imagined that the Levant bandits would target their quiet home. As the bandits approached, the young man standing guard at the village entrance barely had time to react before he was overpowered. The bandits poured into the village, their eyes gleaming with malevolence. Doors were kicked in, windows shattered, and people fled in every direction. The bandits moved with practiced precision, taking what they wanted and leaving destruction in their wake. A mother clutched her child, running towards the forest, her heart pounding as the flames consumed her home. The cries of the villagers echoed through the night, a chilling symphony of terror and despair. The power of the Levant bandits grew to such an extent that even the Ottoman Empire could not ignore them any longer. On one side were the Ottoman soldiers, struggling to maintain central authority, and on the other, the Levant bandits, who reveled in their newfound freedom and power. These clashes often escalated into full-blown rebellions, with the Levant bandits standing their ground against the imperial forces. The leaders of the Levant bandits, seasoned by years of conflict and hardened by their criminal lifestyle, became legends in their own right. They led their men into battle with a fierce determination, knowing that their very survival depended on their ability to outwit and outfight the Ottoman soldiers. The mountains and forests became their strongholds, and every skirmish added to their notoriety. However, all reigns of terror must eventually come to an end. With renewed efforts, the Ottoman Empire began to re-establish central authority. The imperial forces, now better equipped and more determined than ever, launched a series of campaigns to eradicate the Levant bandits once and for all. The final battles were fierce, with heavy losses on both sides. The Levant bandits fought with the desperation of men who knew their time was running out. One by one, their strongholds fell, and their leaders were captured or killed. The remnants of the once feared bandit army were scattered to the winds, their power broken. But their story did not end there. The tales of their exploits and their defiance lived on in the annals of history, preserved in the archives of the Ottoman Empire and the writings of contemporary travelers. The Levant bandits, though defeated, left an indelible mark on the history of the region. And so, dear viewers, the story of the Levant bandits serves as a reminder of a time when chaos reigned and fear walked hand in hand with courage. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the past. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the hidden corners of history. Interesting stories forgotten in the dusty shelves of history are waiting for us. Subscribe to my channel and don't miss the next video.